As we celebrate LGBTQ History Month, a new historical marker was unveiled in Center City today.
Yeah, it honors and celebrates a local newspaper that's been a hugely important voice in the fight for equality for more than 45 years. Alicia Vitarelli live in studio now with the details on that marker.
Yes, and here it is on 13th Street between Spruce and Locust, now standing the historical marker in honor of Philadelphia Gay News. It sits just outside the weekly newspaper's very first office, where it all started back in 1976.
I think the paper's done more than I could have ever dreamed about. My time as an LGBT activist goes back literally to the night of Stonewall. And what I would say is that that little kid, me, outside Stonewall, that infamous night in June, could never have dreamed all this would have been possible.
That, of course, is publisher Mark Siegel, who helped make Philadelphia Gay News one of the most awarded weekly newspapers in the nation. Of course, he is a big name here in the community and has done so much. He says he's humbled by this honor from the Pennsylvania Historical and Museum Commission, and he knows this marker will make a difference by what it means and, more importantly, what it says.
I want young people to come down the street who are wondering what their future life is going to be like. I want them to see a plaque that says gay on it. I want them to see that word. I mean, several people here have already come up and said thank you for what you've done, but what really counts is when you hear from kids who call you and say, thank you for saving my life, thank you for showing me there's a community out there, thank you for showing me role models.
A publication. Speaking of role models, you see our very own meteorologist Adam Joseph, the MC of today's event, and Mark Siegel as well, again, one of the stalwarts of our community. There was joy and pride in the fact that Philadelphia has this marker, but it is also now considered one of the nation's most LGBTQ-friendly cities. We've come a long way in 50 years, Mark will tell you.
Yeah, such an important voice.
Yeah,
Thanks,
sure.
Alicia.
Thanks, Alicia.
Much more ahead here in the next 30 minutes of Action News.